Ladies and gentlemen, David Lemon here, and welcome to today's video. Today we'll be going through the introduction of GrooveKart. Some of you may know GrooveKart is an app or a platform that was separate from GrooveFunnels before even GrooveFunnels was available for the public. We had GrooveKart. GrooveKart was an app launched in 2018 in order to make your life and your e-commerce ventures, your ventures when selling things on the internet or through the internet, easy. So GrooveKart was created um, a couple of years ago. However, very recently it was merged with the whole GrooveFunnel suite of products. And as you may know, there is a lot of platforms that you can use in GrooveFunnels, which is Groove Pages, GrooveSell, Groove Affiliate, GrooveMember, GrooveMail, and so on and so on. But one of them is GrooveKart as well. GrooveKart is the only e-commerce platform that allows you to create your website, sell your products in an e-commerce way, so that you load in your products on the website and then allow customers to pick and choose and put the items in the cart and check out. And it's like your own Amazon store of sort that you can create using GrooveKart. It's pretty cool. It's a great tool that you can use for your own purposes. And today I just wanted to create a video to show you how you can use it, what actually is GrooveKart, how it looks like, what you can use it for, and just some tips and tricks that I can recommend you along the way. So I'm super excited that I can introduce GrooveKart to all the new members. In case you just recently joined us, welcome. You made a really good decisions. In case you joined GrooveFunnels on the free account, in case you upgraded, even better, it will be offering you more in the future than any other platform can offer you. So if you are watching us live, please jump into the comment section below. Just introduce yourself just so that we know that you're watching. Also, in case you are here watching us live or the replay, please give a thumbs up on this video. Just put a like on the video so that everybody else that joins the actual platform, that joins GrooveFunnels in the future, can have a look at this video, can easily find it and learn from it. So perfect. I can see a couple of users already jumping in, commenting. Howdy, David. This is the only app I don't know well yet, and this is great because today I'm going to be introducing you to the actual GrooveKart. Yeah, it's really cool tool to use, and a lot of people, even some of our founders, for example, John Cornetta, he went out and he created his own fortune online using the actual e-commerce stores, using a platform very similar to what you have now, but he had to pay thousands or hundreds and thousands of dollars in order to just keep the store up and running. Now this is not the case anymore with GrooveKart. It is completely different than any other platform out there, and I will be pointing those things out to you. So let me just jump over here and see who is with us. So we have Sarah saying brilliant. I have Roger saying howdy, David. I have a Facebook user, this only app I don't know well yet. And this is why it needs a proper introduction to everybody. So let me just give you a little bit of time so that the users join in. And in the meantime, I will be opening my GrooveKart. Okay, so GrooveKart is available to everybody. It is found in your dashboards between all the apps out there, and once you go on GrooveKart, you will be able to create your stores. And this is what I want to show you today. But before we actually do that, I want to show you an example of how a store looks like that was created with GrooveKart. So let me just open it up here and then share my screen. So what you are seeing now is a screen being loaded with a website called groovegear.com. This is a website that was created using GrooveKart, using this technology that you have available for yourself as well. And it is for free, so you can get started and create shops like these completely without any sort of payment whatsoever. You can have all these pop-ups as well to display in case somebody purchased. This is also available for you to use immediately right now, or even yesterday. So yeah, once you come onto a store, and this is what an e-commerce store looks like, you put on your products on there available to purchase, and then the customers that come on here, they can see all the products that you are offering. They can click and choose add it to cart, and basically when they click on it, they can read through what are the options. You can have different varieties of variations of your products. You can add quantities. You can also have discounts if somebody purchases more or multiple products at the same time. This is all available to you. Then you can also put, as Amazon has, like a recommended products, or people were also watching, or people also um, looked for these products. So it's like related products that you can offer, so that people not only have one product available for them that they can purchase, but multiple on the exact on the same product page that they are reviewing. What just popped up is also an add-on, which is available for you as well. It's called a wheel, or a wheel of fortune, sort of a plugin, where you ask your customers to leave their email address in order for them to win something. Would it be a coupon or something like that? It is activated once a customer leaves their email. This is a very, very cool way to actually get in customers' emails and start generating your list of buyers that are interested in something that you have to offer, so you can send them an email and direct them back to your store. So let's just have a look what else is on here. So we have these related products. We have also comments and reviews that you can put on your store. It is looking really, really cool. When you hover over it, it gives this animation effect. And then we have the footer. This is something that you can edit yourself. And then let's just put this item into the cart. So now this item was added into the cart. We can proceed to the checkout. You can design your own checkout pages as well. It looks very similar to an Amazon store, where you actually put something in the cart. You go to the checkout, you add on your details, you add on your payment details, and then you're good to go. And this is something that you can create now with our technology, with our platform. Um, there is really no barrier of entry. Everybody can go in there, and everybody can start their own stores. So let's just see who is here with us. I have Bob Sapp saying hi, David. I have Sarah, so exciting. Hey David, thank you for your time and videos. Absolutely. First time watching the GrooveKart video from you. Thank you very much for this one. Alta, first time looking at GrooveKart applications. Awesome. So this is an example of a GrooveKart store. So if you want, you can just create something like this. It is not a huge task to build, because it is very, very simple. With our technology, it's a drag and drop builder, the same as Groove Pages. You click on something that you want, you drag it out. You want this button to be pink, you click on the button, you modify the details, what you want the button to say. You can put an icon on here, you can change the colors, you can change if you want rounded borders or the rounded corners, and then so on. And basically you can just use the same button again here, again here, again here, and just modify it a little bit differently. It is super simple to use, and we have a lot of trainings on how to use GrooveKart, and even more coming in the future. So at this moment, this is something that I want to show you and introduce you, in order for you to get familiar on what you have when you sign up for this suite of tools, GrooveFunnels. So it is pretty cool. And in case you would like to learn more about this one, go head over to groovegear.com. This is the merchandise store for Groove members. You're free to purchase something from here. I actually purchased some of my own some of the products from here. As you can see, I have a Getting Groovy Please Wait mug, of course, with a yellow color in here. You cannot see it because I'm using a green screen, so the yellow color gets a bit different color on camera, but it has this Groovezilla. It's a nice little creation from Groove, which will be our mascot. So we'll have GrooveZilla, and you can also have a look at other items with GrooveZilla on it. As you can see here, we have GrooveZilla, also some onesies and laptop sleeves, but a lot more products in case you just click over here to GrooveZilla. So it is a fully functional store. You can purchase some things from there, and it is cool. It is really cool, and it's not that hard to set up. So this is what I wanted to show you, how to create something like this. And to get started, it is really simple. You head over to app.groovefunnels.com, or another way is to go to groovefunnels.com and just click the login link here in the header. Just click the login link. This redirects you over to the dashboard, to your dashboard, where you will be able to access the products. For this demonstration, I'm using a free account because I wanted to show you the differences between a free account and a paid account. And let me tell you, there's not a lot of differences in there. But in case you want to access GrooveKart, let me maybe make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. In order to access GrooveKart, in this left-hand sidebar, you can see GrooveKart is one of the apps offered here. So once you click on it, this brings you to the store creation platform over here, where you can create multiple GrooveKart stores. So there are platforms out there which are competitors. They do similar things what GrooveKart does. Some of them are Shopify, PrestaShop, WooCommerce, and so on. They don't allow you to actually create stores and loads of stores for free. And for example, you can see I have a store which is called groovelemon.groovekart.com, and this store is online. It is, if I set it up, it will be working. If I don't set it up, it will be still there, but I don't have to actually pay any kind of monthly fees in order to have it up online, up and running, and just there. So the barrier of entry is lowered, and basically it is canceled out, because there is no payment needed in order to get started, which is awesome. Now, in case you're a free member with GrooveFunnels, you will probably see this big pink upgrade button. In this case, you can create one store every 30 days. Okay, so there is a countdown timer over here. I have 3 days remaining. Once these 3 days are passed, I can create one more store. Then I have to wait 30 more days in order to create another store. In case you upgrade, in case you're a paid member with GrooveFunnels, this barrier, this time limit of 30 days is shortened. So you can create one store every 7 days. This is created in order for us to just control a little bit the store creation process. Once you actually go in to create a store, your request comes onto a list and it is being processed. With us having a lot of members, this store creation list can be quite long, and this time limit allows us to actually create the stores very promptly and fast, so there is not a lot of waiting time for you or for others as well. So groovelemon.groovekart.com. Once you create your own store, you decide the subdomain, and the subdomain in this case is GrooveLemon. Okay, this is just a demo store that I created in order to show you what you could do as well. In case you would go out there and let's say you have a cupcake store, it would be annascupcakes.groovekart.com or something like that. You come up with this word, or with the subdomain. You set it up yourself, and this will be just a domain. This will be just an address that your store will be created on, so you can get started working on it. You don't necessarily have to make it live and available for the public and to be searchable, for example, in search engines. With this domain, you can change your custom domain, or you can add on your custom domain. So it's not annascupcakes.groovekart.com, but it is annascupcakes.com. Okay, this is just an example, but I just wanted to demonstrate that this subdomain you're creating here and you're deciding when you're creating your store is just something to get up and running. So you don't have to worry about that. You can change it to a custom domain at any point in time later on. So this is what you see in here. You created a store, you want to delete it, you don't need it anymore. It's very simple, just by clicking the trash can icon. In case you want to have a look at your store, you created loads of stores with very similar names, very similar subdomains. You can just click the store preview button over here and just have a look how it looks like. Okay, in my case, it looks like this. And this is what you get. This is just the normal layout of a store. Once you create a GrooveKart store, this is a template that gets loaded in. So there were no modifications on my end on this store, as you can see here. And then in case you click on the back office, this is where you get into the back end of your store. This is where you get into the dashboard where you can modify your store, add on products, build out the look and the design and the feel of your store. And this is where all of our work will be done when modifying a store. What you are looking at now is the dashboard, and this is what will be very important at the point when you start making sales, making orders, when receiving orders, when you have a shop and a store up and running. So here it allows you to see how many visitors you had, how many new customers you have. In case you actually have new customers, you can just click on the words new customers. You click on it and it brings you to a customers tab so that you can see more details, like their names, like what they purchased, and so on. You can see how many active shopping carts are in the last 20 minutes, which is super useful to see how many people are actually putting items and putting your products in their shopping carts. And you can also look into what is in those shopping carts to see what people are actually interested in. You can also receive messages on your store, which will be handled by a help desk, which is built into GrooveKart store. You can see your pending orders, you can see your visits, abandoned carts, and yes, this is a very, very super helpful feature. In case somebody puts something in their shopping cart over here, somebody puts something in the shopping cart and they decide not to purchase it immediately, you can set up ways to message these people like, hey, you left something in your shopping cart, don't forget to check out. You have, I don't know, X amount of time in order to get this product until it's gone, or something like that. This will get the people reminded that they maybe forgot something in their shopping carts, that they need to actually process the purchase in order to get that product themselves. You can see your visits and unique visitors. So a visit and a unique visitor, the difference is that one person can visit store multiple times. If I go back to the Groove store, this was 2 visits. So I went on the first time, now I came back, and this is another visit, but it's the same person. So this is what the unique visitor shows, how many people actually visited, and over here it just shows how many times it was visited. So unique visitors is the actual people, or one person came onto this store, and then over here it just shows how many times somebody came to the store. Good. You will see statistics of sales, orders, cart values, and so on by different standards, by previous month, previous day, current year, and so on. It is very cool to have everything at the same place over here, because when you just log into your store, you want to see if something happened, if something was modified. And I'm pretty sure some of you may have loaded in this groovelemon.groovekart.com, because I can see that there were 28 visits now recently, and 12 unique visitors. 12 people actually came onto this domain, groovelemon.groovekart.com, and as you can see, it is updating real time. Let's just refresh and see if this number goes up. Okay, so it didn't go up, but 28 visits is now something that people visited my store 28 times during when I was talking about this. So this is the dashboard. You can see also the last 10 orders, which is very handy in case you just log in and you want to see what needs to be fulfilled or what needs to be actually shipped out. This is super helpful to see what you need to action on. But then this is just the home we have loads of more options, and I wanted to guide you through in order to explain a little bit what are the other features, what are the differences between our software and some other e-commerce software out there. So we were here on the home button. As you can see, the next is products. So in case you have your own products, for example, you are making your own cupcakes and you want to sell those cupcakes, you create your own products using my products tab over here. Okay, you would click on my products and then you would set up, I want to create a product in a digital way. Just by clicking here on new product, you immediately get just some demo products that are created once the store is created, just so that it shows how the actual store looks like on the front end. So these are just demo products. You can freely delete those. These are not actual products that are being delivered. But in case, let's just run with this cupcake example. You want to actually sell cupcakes. You create a new product, and then you say chocolate cupcake. Okay, this will be the product name, chocolate cupcake. You can use tags like chocolate or I don't know, Swiss chocolate, different tags that are useful for people when they are searching on your store, when they're typing in something in the search bar, uh, in order to find the products that they may be looking for. So when you come to a store and you want to search for something, what tags would you be using? For example, this GrooveMan new mug, the tags on here would be GrooveMan or mug or white mug or Superman or something like this, in order to actually find this exact mug on the store. So these are the tags. You can also create categories. You create your categories. You can create subcategories. And just an example of a category would be cupcakes. Okay. A subcategory of cupcakes would be chocolate cupcakes. And then you can have different chocolate cupcakes, like white chocolate, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, I don't know, lactose-free chocolate cupcake, and so on. So you can go into depth into category, subcategory, and so on. So you can search and add new categories from here, but you can also add new categories from the categories tab in another section. So when you're adding your own product, this is something that you created, this is something that you have available for you. This is not something that already exists online, so you need to create it. And in order to create it, it is super simple to just go through setting up the information. Then once you're done, you click save and next. Then you go and set up the images and videos. So we created a wizard type of way of a walkthrough setup, so that you go from step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, step 6, and then once you're finished with this one, you have completed your product setup. You have gone through all the steps that may be necessary in order to sell your product, and it's just super simple to follow step by step in order to have your product up and online, available for people to purchase. I will now, in this demo, I will not go through the actual product setup process. There are other training materials on this one, but it is very, very intuitive. So in case you actually go in here, you can simply understand what you need to do in case your product is a digital product. In case you're selling, for example, your artwork, you're an artist and you create digital, I don't know, models, or for example, you want to target people that are purchasing, that maybe develop video games, and you're a video game character designer. You can create these digital art pieces or the actual character designs. You can upload your files over here and you can sell them the same way. So instead of a mug over here, it would be just a character that you design that is available for purchase. Somebody can purchase this one and then have the files delivered automatically by the system to the buyer. So this is the digital product, or standard product is just a normal physical product that you add on. Okay, so this is a step-by-step product setup process over here that I was showing you. Once you actually go through step by step until you come to the finish, you click save, and then your product would appear over here. So in case you're setting up a chocolate, let's just say lactose-free white chocolate cupcake, then that would appear over here. You would need to add on your images, you would need to add on your prices and so on, and then it is available for customers to purchase through your store. Okay, you can also go and manage these tags. In case you have tags, you can click the manage tags button, and then you add on these tags. You don't necessarily have to add them on while you're creating the product itself. You can add them on in advance, like in case you know what kind of cupcakes you will have, what keywords the people would be searching for in order to find this cupcake or that cupcake or this cake or that cake. And I'm sorry, I'm talking about cakes and cupcakes. It's just the first thing that came in mind. I know that this is a something very visual, and I feel that I need to eat some of those right now, but it's just an example. So this is where you manage your tags. Okay, if we go back, you can also manage your brands. Let's just say that you are selling branded products. For example, you can set up a store which will be selling bags, for example. So you can sell Gucci bags or Dolce Gabbana bags or Louis Vuitton bags, things like that. So you can also set up your brands, which will be searchable also on your website by your customers, which will help them quickly find what they're looking for. If a customer comes and they want a Louis Vuitton bag and they just type in Louis Vuitton, or they just click on a button which says Louis Vuitton bags on your store, and it would load in all the products from this exact same brand. Okay, you can manage your brands over here. You can also manage your variants. So in case you have different t-shirts or shoes or something like that, you can set up different colors, you can set up different styles, you can set up different sizes. So the variations of the products. One t-shirt can be red, blue, brown, white, black. This is a variation of a color. It can also be long sleeve, short sleeve, without sleeves. Uh, it can be male or female model. So these are the styles that you can set up. There are also sizes that you can set up, extra small, small, large, medium, and so on. So these are different sizes that you can set up. Now this is just for t-shirts, but let's just say for cupcakes, what variants would be for cupcakes? So it could be, again, color. If you want colors like dark chocolate or dark or white or pink or rainbow color, these would be variants of colors. You can also create different styles. You can also create different variations of cupcakes. I don't even know what kind of variations a cupcake can have, but I will leave this to your imagination, and you can probably think of your product and what kind of variations people would be purchasing for. So a variation in this example of this mug is just in size. As you can see, we have a mug that is 11 ounces, and we have another mug which is a bigger mug which is 15 ounces, and this is a variation, and this is how it looks like when people would like to purchase a product. Okay, so these are the variants, and I believe we are now done with the product setup over here. I mentioned previously that you can set up categories and subcategories like cupcakes. Then below that would be chocolate cupcakes or fruit cupcakes, or I don't even know what other cupcakes would be, but this is what you set up over here inside the categories option. At this moment, I have only one category, which is best deals, but let's just add a new category and let me walk you through just a short 10,000 foot overview of how it would work. So let's just create a category that would be cupcakes. Okay? Cupcakes would be a category on our bakery website or bakery store, for example. You can add a little description about the actual category. You can add on a category cover image, so you can just display it really nicely with an image in order to represent that this category is about cupcakes. You can add on meta titles and meta description. These are the actual details. When somebody types in New York bakery, let's just say cupcakes, New York cupcakes, this is the actual meta title that shows up like this. Oops, I didn't want to click on it. And this is the meta description. So you can manage this for your store, and you can manage how it will show up inside the search engines. So this is the meta title. You can do something similar in here. So you just add on your company name dash cupcakes in New York or something like that, in order to be found on inside the search engines. And then the friendly URL would be cupcakes. So it would be anscupcakes.com/cupcakes. This is a category that will be showing up once somebody types in those details. Once we are finished with it, we can just click the save button. Let's just now do a subcategory, and I will show you how it looks like. So we have a category, which is cupcakes. If I want to add on a subcategory, for example, chocolate cupcakes, here in the parent category, we can search the parent. Basically, we created a main category, and below that, we want to stack the different options like chocolate cupcakes. Okay. Now we are looking for the parent category, which was just cupcakes. As you can see, home, cupcakes. Now this is the actual parent category, and this is everything we need to do. Now when we actually save it, we have a main category, which is cupcakes, or it can be, for example, in case you're not selling cupcakes, you're selling t-shirts. It could be the main category, could be apparel. Then another subcategory could be t-shirts or trousers or pants or something like that. So these would be subcategories of the main category. So let's just go back to the categories page. And you can see here that we have cupcakes, but when we go on to this category, we can see that there is a subcategory which is chocolate cupcakes. So this is showing up and displaying nicely over here when we go and preview these categories. You can move them up and down. So if you want the cupcakes category to show up first and the best deals to show up second inside the navigation bar over here. So let's just say that these are categories. Accessories, this is the main category. Totes, face masks, and so on. These are the subcategories. Hats is another main category or a parent category, and these below that are subcategories. So this is what we created ourselves. Our category that we created was cupcakes, and now this is on a position number 1. So this would be cupcakes, and below that it would be chocolate cupcakes. Now over here would be displaying best deals, because now we moved it down to the position number 2, and this is how you manage the different categories and the positions displayed on your website. You can do the same thing with the subcategories. In case you go into the view, you can manage and you have different categories. You can move the position of the actual subcategories. For example, if I want to move the face masks to be on the top position and the totes I want to be moved to the second position, this is where you would move up and down the subcategories, which is quite clearly understandable in my opinion. You can add on discounts as well to your products in case you want to create some promotion like Black Friday promotion. You want to create a coupon which people can use during the checkout. This is where you would add on a coupon. We have very in-depth couponing system built into GrooveKart. There is no need to buy anything else. Some other platforms actually require plugins and apps to be purchased in order to create these in-depth coupons. You can set up conditions. You can limit a single customer. You can actually search for the customer and add them. In case somebody was complaining about something, you can just look for that customer over here. You can allow this coupon, for example, I don't know, 80% discount on something just because they were complaining or something like that. You can add them on here and then make it available only for them. So the conditions and the actions that you can go into with our discount options is huge. Like this type of system, other platforms charge for a lot of money. You can do discounts based on the amount of money or a percentage. You can do 50% discount, or you can do $50 discount. This is also available for you over here. To manage, you can do an amount based or a percentage based discount. You can offer free shipping as well on different offers, and you can also send a free gift. In case somebody uses the actual discount, you can search for one of your products and you can offer them as a gift just to be sent out, which is super cool. And a lot of platforms, they don't have these types of options. um, and this is what makes you more close to your customers. You can offer them discounts and gifts and things like this, and with other platforms it's super hard to do, and you would need to probably get a developer in order to create some app like that, or just purchase an expensive plugin, but not with GrooveKart. And don't forget, I'm on a free account. I'm not an upgraded member, as you can see here. This is all available on a free account as well. Once you're done with your discounts, just click the save button, otherwise it would not save. I will just go on to the POD and dropshipping. So what exactly is this button and what does it do? So in case you don't know what POD means, this means print on demand. And this is what this mug was created with. You have a design. For example, this design was created by a designer or by yourself or by somebody, and you just have the design, but you want to sell t-shirts and mugs and all kinds of, for example, throw blanket. We have a GrooveZilla design, and we added it on here. You cannot see it, it's behind me, but there's a pop-up that somebody purchased the GrooveZilla throw blanket over here. You just have the design. You can add it onto different products and print it. So create the product once somebody purchases from your store, which is awesome. And this allows you to actually not need to have pre-orders of hundreds of these mugs in order so you can sell it. But once an order for a mug comes in through groovegear.com, it is then being requested from the company that creates the product, and the company ships it out to the end customer. So we're just a store on the internet that is selling designs, and there is a company, a fulfillment center, that is actually fulfilling the designs and printing and fulfilling. This is print on demand. Dropshipping is another type of fulfillment where you already have a product. For example, I now have a mobile phone, and I want to sell mobile phones online. Okay, there are companies and there are services or marketplaces where you can have these mobile phones from. You put them on your store, you add on a little bit of a markup, like a different price, a higher price, and you sell those products through your store. If somebody purchases this product, you have the fulfillment or the marketplace. You purchase that product over there for a smaller price, and you ship it out to the customer immediately. So this is dropshipping. Now, with some of the other platforms, you would need to purchase these type of apps in order to allow you to do print on demand or dropshipping, but not with GrooveKart. GrooveKart has its own exclusive technology for print on demand, Layer app. It's called Layer app. We also have our own drop shipping services or drop shipping. It's an actually a Chrome extension that you add on to your browser, and you can order and fulfill products using this extension. This is available for you. These two are our own apps or extensions or platforms that we created. Now, Tscape, Slingly, these are also Tscape, Slingly, and Printful. These are print on demand platforms that are an outside company. We integrate with them, but it is super awesome that we have these. You can really quickly get started and without even having a product, without even having an idea what you want to sell. You can go simply to Slingly and choose between the 18,000 different pre-made products that they already have created. They created the designs, they created already everything that you need. You just need to put them in your store and start selling. That's it. You drive your traffic to your store and start selling pre-made products. So again, the barrier of entry is very, but you don't also need to have a product, because there are these platforms and apps that allow you to go out there and start selling um, products that you either create the designs for or that are already created, and you can just start selling them. Pure and Well is awesome because it allows you to create your own vitamins and supplement brand. So this is a company that already exists, and they have these vitamins and supplements. But what you can do is actually create your own label. So it's something similar as to a print on demand. You create your own label, and you are now a vitamin or supplements seller. These are all safe products that are being sold from Pure and Well, and this is a company that makes thousands and millions of dollars by allowing others to sell the vitamins and supplements with their own brand. So you can get started doing that as well. We also have Dropified, which is a drop shipping platform, which is not our own platform like AliConnect over here, but it is an outside company. I believe there is a free account with this one, but it is a paid account most of the times. So have a look into these. We also have Groove Marketplace. You can find sellers that they're selling products with their basically through GrooveKart. You can maybe get in contact with them and start selling their own products. So as you can see, somebody created this backpack. You can put that in your store as well and start selling, or you can just purchase it from here. So that is the Groove Marketplace. So now I believe we wrapped up with the actual products button over here. There's a lot of things to go into, so I didn't cover everything. I just want to do kind of an introduction for the people that are just coming in to GrooveKart, and I don't want them to be overwhelmed immediately. And in order to help with the overwhelm, our platforms maybe sound and when I'm talking about them, maybe sound very simple, but the extent that you can build with, that you can create with our platforms is quite large. It's complex, so it's you can do a lot of things, but it's not complicated. This is what I wanted to try to say. When you come into GrooveKart, just have an idea what you would like to do. Would you like to sell your own products? Would you like to sell somebody else's products from platforms like AliExpress, or that are products that are already created, like for example mobile phones or electric scooters or drones? Would you like to sell something like that, or would you like to go the route to create designs like what we did with our Groove gear? So you create your designs and you print them or fulfill them when somebody orders. You can go this way, but you just need to make sure that you know what you're going for, and this will help with the overwhelm. So you'll not go the route to do everything at the same time, because that will be making the complications and the overwhelm. This is just going to be holding you back. So just know what you want to do, and then start and look for solutions that will allow you to do that. So we are now wrapping up with the products button over here. Let's just go into the orders. What are the orders? So when somebody comes onto a website like this one and adds this to a cart, goes through the checkout process, puts in their credit card details, clicks the buy button, then this is where the order happens. We get a notification that somebody purchased, or somebody created an order for, let's just say, this do not disturb grooving away mug. Okay, then here is where we go and fulfill them. Would this be with drop shipping, where you go onto a marketplace and then order this product and fulfill it or deliver it to the customer? Would it be your own product, for example, cupcakes? you receive the order, and now you have the credit, you have the address that the cupcakes need to be delivered, you have the name of the customer that you need to deliver the products to, you maybe have the phone number and the details where you can communicate with the customer, and so on. So this is where you get those orders in order to be fulfilled. This is one of the best things when you have orders, and this is the best feeling because you know that your store is up and running and working well. Abandoned carts. This is something I was talking about earlier. When somebody wants to purchase something, but then let's just say they forget to click the purchase button, or to go and put in their payment details, or they just stopped and they were distracted by something else, you can set up different sequences. Like you can set up different emails to be sent out in order to say, hey, first name, or let's just say, hey, Anna, you forget something in your cart, or click here to continue with the checkout process, or something like that. You can create a couple of different emails. You send an email out after 1 hour, after 5 hours, and another one maybe after 24 hours. But the last one, the third email after 24 hours, you can also offer them a coupon. So you can see here discount codes, discount values, total amount, shop name, shop URL link, and these things like here. These are different values that you can use, and these will be automatically populated. So if you say in the email, hi, first name, you forgot the cart content, make sure you click on this link, which is a shop URL link, in order to proceed with the purchase. So these are valuable. So these are pieces of code that you put in your emails, and these will be auto-populated by the actual content of the checkout process that they left from. So this is the abandoned carts, and it is really, really cool. You can see here immediately once you create a store, you have a demo sequence which is being sent out 10 hours after somebody abandoned the cart, another one that is being sent out 1 day and 12 hours after they abandon the cart, and there is another one that is being sent out 3 days after they abandon the cart. You can see here the reminder type is non-discount, basically just a message, and then the next two are giving a discount of 5% over here, and the coupon is valid for 2 days. So in case they don't finish the checkout process, you can use the coupon. They don't have to use the coupon, but if they don't use the coupon within 2 days, this coupon will be canceled out. So you can see who and how many abandoned carts are happening, and how many abandoned carts you managed to convert. So you can see also the people that actually abandoned the cart, they received your emails, and they purchased, and they finished the actual purchase after you send them the email. So you can see that over here, which is pretty cool to see how it collects information. It collects sales from people that almost went out and never purchased something from you. Customers, you can see the customers by their details. You can also click on a customer and then see what actually they purchased. In case they purchased one time they purchased a mug, but then after 2 weeks they came back and purchased something else from you, you can see all of those details over here. In case you sold somebody offline, you can create a new customer over here, and you can add them into your system by adding their first name, last name, email, their own password, and so on. So you can add them yourself manually as well. And you can have a help desk. I was showing you in the dashboard previously. I'll just open it quickly here. You can also receive messages, and these messages will be showing up inside your help desk. So you can set up a little help desk which will be allowing you and making it easier for you to communicate with your customers. You can see how many people contacted you for different things. These are communications with support. So this is how you can look at your help desk, and It makes it super simple to actually have an all-around shop by selling the products, by supporting those customers that maybe order from you, that they have questions before they order even, and so on. All of these messages would be coming to your help desk. I will be going through a couple of questions at the end of this sessions, guys. So in case you're watching live, you have some questions on here, make sure you stay until the end, where I will be going in and answer those for you. So this is the last option inside the orders tab, which is the help desk. It makes it super simple for you to have a really good functioning business online, where you allow users to contact you and get help related to your products and store and your business. Below the orders tab, below this cart icon over here, we have a cogwheel or a gear icon which says settings. If we go and click on this one, we have a couple of informations or a couple of options on here. So let's just go on, starting from the top one. If we go to the store information, let's just see what information we can set there up. So here in the store information, let's just close this for now. Store information, you set up your different details related to the business, related to the store. Okay, so here the store name is the actual subdomain. Okay, so this needs to be set up. So as you can see, GrooveLemon is the store name, and this is also the subdomain I have here. This is set up inside the settings details. We also have the store information like a logo. You can upload your logo so that when you visit your website, your custom logo shows up, and not as on my site, which, okay, I don't have it open. Let me just open it here. If I don't change it, the normal GrooveKart logo will be showing up, as you can see here. So instead of this one, you can upload your own, which will be making it look like this. Store phone, in case you have a phone number or contact number that you want to provide support with, you can add this here. Store email, in case you have a support email address, so that the users can contact you through your email, you can add that over here. This is needed, okay, but it says this email will be used by app to send messages. Please be sure you're inserting email which is handled by application. Mostly it's working email on the attached domain. Okay, so it's an email address that you will be receiving notifications to. So make sure you put something that you actually check very regularly. Otherwise, you may miss orders, you may miss messages from customers. And you need to add on a store address as well over here. It will not be displayed on your where is it, on your actual store, in case you don't want it to be displayed, but it's necessary for legal purposes for our company to allow you to have a store online. Without the store address and the store email, a way to contact you is not allowed to have something like this, something like an online store on the internet. You can set up also a store contact page, and this will be where people can contact you in order to receive messages to your help desk. This is a contact us page where people will type in their information and also a message that you can act on after that. Google reCAPTCHA is something that you've probably seen, and I will show you what this is. Google reCAPTCHA. This is the annoying little buttons that you need to click. I'm not a robot, or maybe confirm these images. This actually is very useful, and it will allow your store to not receive as much spam. People can program robots and software to go on to different kind of websites and just overwhelm those websites with messages. What this actually does is doesn't allow those robots to do harm to your website without actually confirming it. And most of the robots that can be programmed cannot go through these that easily. Of course, there are robots that can, but this is just one step towards a more secured website, a more secured business, so that you don't have problems with spammy messages coming to your help desk through the contact page. Okay, so you can allow this. This is free. This is free to use. You just go to this link and you can create your own Google reCAPTCHA account, which will add on that confirmation step, so that you need to say, I'm not a robot, which is very useful. If you want, I don't suggest it, but in case you want, you can also disable your store. This will be shown to people that you are working on your store, and you can just put as a maintenance that you are working on something. I do not suggest this one, because your site, if this is enabled for a long time, it could be crawled by search engines, and the search engines would be crawling in your website that will be displaying store under maintenance or something like that, which you don't want. So I don't suggest disabling your store. It even says, when this feature is turned on, your visitors will not be able to see your store, make purchase, or even navigate your store. They will get a message that your store is down for maintenance. Visitors from the IP addresses listed below can bypass the maintenance screen and use the store as normally. So in case you want, you can add on different IP addresses from your virtual assistants or yourself, and then in case you have a store that is disabled, you still can access it in order to work on it. But I do not suggest this one. It's just much better to not have a store down. In case you start working on your store, just let it be online, let people see that it is being worked on. That's just my opinion, and also coming from experience with other websites, when search engines crawled my websites, and it was crawled in the search engines. It was displaying in search engines as store under maintenance. I don't actually want that. When people type in my domain or my brand in the search engine, I don't want them to see the store under maintenance. So this is the store information. It is super simple to set up. You upload your logos, you give your store a name, you put in your store phone, email, and address, and then you can enable the contact page. If you want, you can also add on the CAPTCHA. Let's just go on to the next step with the payment gateways. And this is where the complications start happening, because this is where we go into the nitty-gritty of actual payments. So at this moment, if you're on a free account, you can use GroovePay, which is highly suggested. You can just click on here to apply, and you go through an application process in order to have GroovePay sort out your transactions, which is a recommended process because GroovePay is cheaper and better to use with the Groove suite of tools, because it is our own solution and we can help you with that. You can also go a route of PayPal on a free account. Okay, you can go a route of PayPal to connect your PayPal account, but that's just something I would suggest you have GroovePay and PayPal both on your store. In case you are a paid user or an upgraded user, you don't see this option over here. You will have multiple options over here for Stripe, for Uviba, for other payment gateways that are not available for the free members. And in case you actually want to have your Stripe account connected and you are still on the free account and a free membership, you will probably need to upgrade in order to see that, because the free members will be having the option to choose GroovePay, but the paid members can also bring their own payment gateways and connect it. And I do suggest you to apply for GroovePay. It is one of the best options at this moment on the market, and it's just getting better and better. So this was about payment gateways. Let's just go into the domain. And if you remember, I was telling you that the subdomain, or in my case, groovelemon.groovekart.com, can be changed, and you can actually modify that. So it's asking you, do you have a domain that you would like to use on GrooveKart? You can click yes, and then you can just set it up over here. You can also manage the DNS records once you connected it, so that your DNS records are managed within GrooveKart. In case you come over here and then you say, no, you don't have the actual domain, let's just go on and then see what happens then. I don't have a domain. It gives you 3 options to purchase. You can go and purchase it from here. which is my GrooveKart domains. You can purchase it from here, which is also very good. GoDaddy and Namecheap. So these are three options where you can go and purchase domains. After that, it is super simple to set it up. You just point your domain to GrooveKart, and GrooveKart is handling the whole process after that. Shipping is allowed, or this is an option over here. In case you are selling print on demand or drop shipping products, you may not necessarily need to set these up. It depends on the plugin that you're using. In case you're selling your own products, you will need to set these up. So just make sure you cover the shipping settings. You skip shipping page when the shipping is free. You can set up free shipping as well. You can also do shipping for different countries. So shipping methods, add a new shipping method over here, and then you can select different countries and different places in the world and set up different shipping rates for those. You can also set tracking URLs. So when somebody wants to see where the actual product is in the world, to track the product, you can set up tracking URLs over here as well. We'll have more tutorials on that one in the future. But yeah, you can set up the shipping according to the price. You can set up the shipping according to the weight of the product, and it is handled super simply over here. People were asking me if they can do shipping according to states. I don't think that this is possible. I haven't seen an option that regarding to that, but I did see a feature request. So in case you would like to add on certain elements or certain features to be added at a later point to GrooveKart, you can go to GrooveKart.canny.io. So CANNY.io. I can paste that link over here in order for you to see. Give me just 1 second. It is coming to Facebook as well. GrooveKart.canny.io. This is where you can see this this page where people can request different features and also report bugs for related to GrooveKart. Okay, so that is about this. So this is where you set up the different countries and the different shipping rates for different places in the world. Let's just go on to the taxes. Taxes are something that you will need to be careful and you will need to work with in case you are selling products, period. You need to enable the taxes, and you can do this manually by entering the tax rates. In case you are in United States and Canada, you can have the automatic calculation of taxes, but you can also have the option number 3, which is TaxJar. TaxJar is an outside company. This is a separate company that allows users like you and me to have the taxes automatically calculated and handled. So when you go with this option number 3, you can just put in your access token, which will connect GrooveKart with TaxJar, and you can just set up some of the basic details, and TaxJar can handle the tax regulation for yourself. In case you're not feeling confident about that one, please contact a tax advisor or somebody that is working with taxes and knows the international tax regulations in order to help you out. Unfortunately, I cannot do trainings on this one because myself as well, I'm not an accountant and I'm not familiar with tax regulations in different countries, so you'll need to look into this one in more depth with somebody that understands this. Manually enter tax rates is also an option. Then you can add a custom tax over here, and you can also automatically calculate the taxes in United States and Canada. Then you just fill out these details over here and then let GrooveKart do its magic. International settings are pretty cool because it allows you to at a later point change languages, which will be manually translated languages by real live people. At this moment, we only have the English language available here. We will be adding on Portuguese and Spanish and German and so on and so on during the time. But at this moment, this is what we started out by, just having the English language. So once you start seeing here more and more languages, there is no stopping us. It will be just, yeah, as I said, more and more languages coming in the future. International settings also imply currencies. So you can have different currencies and allow multiple currencies to be used on your actual store by just using a drop down on your store and just allowing customers to select their own currency during the checkout. You can also choose the option to enable all currencies, or you can handpick the different currencies that you want to work with, like dollars, euros, I don't know, baht, and I don't know, Costa Rican colon or something like that. So you can just go in and then select these currencies that you want to work with. Make sure that this enabled, the last row over here, it needs to actually be a check mark. In case you go and allow baht to be a currency offered on your store, you need to click on here to enable it. Now I clicked on it. You can see it is scrolling. Once it is loaded, we have the Thai baht as an active currency on our store. You can select multiple different currencies and and activate them that way as well. But just make sure that the ones that you want need to have the actual check mark to be activated. Okay, so you have zones as well. So you have European zone, Asian zone, African zone, and so on. So if you want, you can add on new zones. But in case you go into this zone, you you can sell different products, have your store for different countries and different zones in the world. And this is what you manage over here. International settings, like country language. Okay, so this is not related to zone, but this is the where you edit the zones. At this moment, I am catering the whole my website, my store, to the whole world. But if I wouldn't want to do that, I would just cancel out some of these countries. In case you want to add on a new zone, you just click the add new zone button, and then you add that over here. Countries, you can also narrow it by countries, which countries you want to serve. You can choose a default country over here, and you can also pick and choose which country you want to offer your products in and which state you want to offer your products in. Let's just go into one of these states, like for example Alabama, and see what options we have. You can set up different zones. As you can see here, this is where you modify different states, different zones, and so on. And you can turn it off and turn it on from being used during the checkout process or during the actual delivery or shipping process. So that's it with the international settings. Sometimes we don't have all the settings for states and counties and countries, so you can add on your states over here. I believe countries, we have all of them on here, but the states, we probably don't have all of them, so you can just set those up yourself in order to make it easier for you to set up your shipping addresses. Staff accounts. So you can also have your own staff to come in, and then you can create their own login details, so that you don't have to share your own login details, but you can allow virtual assistants or somebody, maybe a designer, to help you out, build out your business and help you out on your store. So this is very simple. You add a new employee over here, and you add on their details, you create their you add on their email, you create the password for them, and you choose the permissions. What would they have access to? So they can manage the orders, they can manage the customer support, they can manage the products, and if you want a designer, they would probably need to be a store admin in order to build out the store for you. So this is something that you can work with. The language is English at this moment. And then once you created their details, they need to go to the https://yourdomain.com/administration. Okay, so in my case it would be GrooveLemon .groovekart.com/administration, and there they would be able to log in with their new account. Email templates. GrooveKart also sends out emails that you can go in very simply and edit it. I had very big problems with editing and modifying emails for other platforms like Shopify and WooCommerce, for example. WooCommerce, you literally cannot do much. It's just not nice. But here you really can see everything that you need to do in order to modify your email. So this is a contact form, a contact email, email forwarding, notification about the tracking number, cancellation of the order. So you can see all of the things that you need to that you can modify. You have a what you see is what you get, or WYSIWYG as it's called, editor on here. So in case you want to have different colors in your email, you can just change it over here, then you add it on, and so on. You can see the shipped order notification. So this is the email that will be sent out to the person that purchased and when the order is shipped, and so on. So it's pretty straightforward. You click into different email notifications that you want to set up, and then you manage it on here. Pixel feeds and embed codes. This is something that a more advanced person will have an idea how to use. For the beginners, I don't necessarily recommend going in there and doing all kinds of funky stuff, but in case you do need something, most of the times it is to put in some tracking codes from Google Analytics or Facebook pixels and things like this. Most of the times this is for doing it in the head section or the body section of your website, and that is coming over here. In case you have Facebook pixel, you can just click over here. It's a separate setting. You can enable it by clicking on this button and then just following the instructions. You can also sell your products through Facebook. You've probably seen that as ads as well, like in your neighborhood, in your nearby area, people are selling bicycles and their PlayStations and jewelry and all kinds of furniture and things like this through Facebook. You can also sell your products on Facebook that way, just by enabling the product feed, setting up and connecting Facebook with your GrooveKart store, and then having that managed that way. You can also have another setting for Google Analytics. This is something that I suggest you do because you need to be able to track who came into your store, how many people are on your store, what are they looking at, what is the bounce rate, or how long they're staying on your store, and so on. This is offered for free. This information is offered for free by using Google Analytics. You can click over here, enable it, follow the instruction, and connect it using your using this little widget or this connection, and actually dive in and then see where you can improve your marketing. Google Merchant Feed. This is also similar to Facebook product feed, but it's just showing up your products in Google. In case somebody looks for I don't know, rope chandelier. You're selling chandeliers, and if somebody is looking for a product, they can go and type that into the Google search, and your products may pop out for them in order to have them purchase your product. Sitemaps is very important when you have a very complex store. You can create your sitemap and make it easy for search engines to see what your site is created and how it looks like, what products you have on there. And it basically just a map showing, okay, so here is my homepage. My homepage goes into categories. These categories go to subcategories. Each of these subcategories have products, and these are the products. Pam, 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 pam. So this is just a little map which helps Google, Bing, Yahoo, and other search engines to navigate, to see what your site is created with, or what pages are on your website. This way you can help the search engines to rank you faster. And then there is email marketing. So we had email templates and we have email marketing, which is completely different. Email templates are sent out by GrooveKart itself, but email marketing is used for when you are sending out marketing emails like purchase this product, or we have a new product, or we have a Black Friday deal, or we have something like that. So these emails are handled by integrations. At this moment, MailChimp, Klaviyo, SendGrid are the integrations. We'll have very soon also GrooveMail in here, and so on. You can also have a CSV export, which will export the email addresses collected by your system, and then you can export those emails into third-party integrations like GetResponse and sorry, um, I just had to sneeze, but I didn't. GetResponse and ActiveCampaign and so on and so on. So this is also an option. You can see the collected emails that you have here by collecting it using the MailChimp integrations, Klaviyo, and so on. So you can see who you actually have as a customer or who subscribed to your newsletter or something like that over here inside the collected emails tab. So these were the setting informations. This is just a quick overview of what is available, what you would need to set up. You don't necessarily need to set up all of these that we just went through, but you need to know what is important in order for your store to be up and running. Like payment gateways, absolutely necessary. You would need to get paid in some sort of way. If you want, you can use a custom domain. You don't necessarily need a custom domain. You probably need shipping in case you're selling your own products. You will probably need to set up your taxes. You want to do business legally. You don't want any problems, so you would probably need to set that up. You also want maybe custom currencies on your website, so that needs to be set up. But not necessarily staff accounts. You may not need staff accounts. You may not necessarily want to use pixels and Google Analytics and so on, like different Google and Facebook feeds. So you can skip over those. So just pinpoint the things that you need and go through the settings. It is really simply set up, so you can have everything on the same place. You go step by step through each one of these, and then you are pretty much up and running. Apps. I wanted to talk about apps because when we click on the rocket icon over here, we have App Manager, we have Designer app, and we have Groove Quiz. So why we have an App Manager and then some other apps that are outside here? So GrooveKart is a platform that created their own apps um, in order to make your life easier. One of these apps is the Designer app. And in a previous video and a previous training I did on GrooveKart, we actually went into some of our competitors' marketplaces and seen that these types of apps can run up to 86, 90, $90 per month. So what you have here is actually a $90 per month app already built in that you can use for free, and you can design your own products with it. Let me just show you what you can do. For example, this cup over here is the same exact cup that I have over here. So this is the same exact cup. Now, what you would need to do is have some sort of a design yourself, or you can come in here and choose either from templates, which we have already pre-made designs for you. Let's just say we want this swimming. Okay, so now you have this design. You can make it bigger. You can position it on the cup. You can make it bigger. You can make it smaller. You can change the font. It's basically up to your imagination. You can create your own products, and like, okay, so let's just go in here. Okay, I want it to say Groove Lemon. I can make it smaller. I can make it different font. I can also make a different color on here. Here are the colors. You can choose the, I don't know, red, or you can go in and then have a color picker this way, and you can actually design your own product, and it is super awesome. you can save these colors. For example, now this is my color. I can save it over here, and it allows us to have it saved for a later use. So now we designed a mug for ourselves to use as a product. I can just come here and save as a file just this mockup. You can also save it as a PNG, SVG, PDF. You can make it export all pages in case you have multiple pages on here. You can crop marks and bleed. You can do different types of stuff. One, for example, let's just save it as a PNG. You can choose different paper sizes or custom sizes or orientation and so on. You can print it from here, or you can just click the download and it will save it as an image which looks like this. So now we created our own design for our product, and this app itself costs I don't know, 90, I believe around $90 per month on some of the competitor sites. Let me just show you another trick. In case you go to Groove Digital Academy, this is one of the platforms where we publish our trainings on. In case you go to my library and you go to GrooveKart training, okay, here in the welcome you have bonus downloads. You have bonus 100 vectors and t-shirt designs that look like this, that our designers created, that you can just get your hands on. And look how awesome designs we have for different cars and bikes, for I don't know, motorcycles, sport, and so on. So you can just click over here into this link. You can download it. Just watch this video. It explains everything. It shows how to download it. Here are the download files. It also shows you how to upload it and how to get started using these. So it's just a tip as a bonus, which is super awesome, and I love this app. You have different products. You can also have different shapes. You just pull it out. It's a drag and drop system. You can change the colors of it and so on. So it's super awesome. It works with layers as well. What is coming on top, what is coming on the bottom. Like you can see now, the swimmer is on the top of the crown. If I bring the crown up, then the crown is covering the swimmer, and so on. It's just a designer app that you have available in your dashboard, basically. So it's super awesome, and I'm super happy about that. Okay, let's just go on and show you the next app that we have, which is Groove Quiz. And this will probably need to be renamed, as we are having a whole complete, more in-depth platform for creating quizzes, which is also going to be called Groove Quiz and Groove Survey. Okay, so let's just refresh this one. Okay, let's just continue to work from here. If we go to app, we have Groove Quiz, as you can see here, and this is one of these apps that is again available for you to start using it even on the free account. And I'm on a free account. In case you are on a platinum account, you'll have it the same. So at this moment, you can add a new quiz. You can put in your questions and let people answer it. Once they did answer, you can give them a congratulations text. You can also give them discounts and so on, which is awesome. And a plugin or a app like this on some of our competitor sites, it costs quite a lot of money, some even $50-$60 per month. This is available already for you to use, and it is up and running and really nicely. You can create all kinds of different things using it for your store, just by coming to Groove Quiz, setting up your quizzes in here, and then allowing people to have discounts once they go through the quiz. But these are only two of the apps that are available. If we go into the app manager, we can see some extra apps that are available for you, and they are built into GrooveKart already. Shopify migration tool. Customers that have Shopify stores, they want to transfer their shop. Mind you, this is not the design. This is the settings and the actual products. If you want to transfer it over to GrooveKart, because now for GrooveKart you don't have to pay for having a store up on the internet. you can just migrate over to GrooveKart by this platform. We People were asking in the Facebook group, do we have migration tools for other platforms like PrestaShop and WooCommerce and so on? At this moment, not. We only have a Shopify migration tool at this moment. If you see here the tax jar integration, we enabled it in the taxes settings, and we also have a product reviews app that is turned on or activated by default. If you want to have this product reviews app, some of the other platforms, they charge you for that, but not in GrooveKart. You can create your reviews to be collected automatically. You can also set up reminders for people. You can also see the product reviews that were already added on, and so on. So these are some of the reviews that were that are set up by default on here. So let's just go back from this product reviews, and there we go. We are back in the apps. So now you can see these are the enabled apps. We still have loads that are disabled, and the apps that you see here, the app library will be growing more and more. We'll have even an app marketplace like other platforms where people will be able to download and add on free apps and also create their own apps, even if they want to sell it or just allow it for others to use for free. At this moment, our team has added on these ones. So we have a live chat app that is free. We have social proof pop-ups, which is this one over here. When somebody purchases, then in the corner of the screen there is a notification somebody purchased a product, which you can add on yourself just by switching on this toggle over here. You can also have a Facebook Messenger chat over here. You can have a winner coupon, which is super awesome. You can have people have feeling that they won something. You give them a coupon, which is the price, and they can use this coupon on your store, which again goes into different strategies that you can use to maximize the profit of your store. Spinwheel was the app I showed you previously when we loaded in the Groove Gear store. When this wheel of fortune of some sort came out, this is a spin wheel. You ask people to put in their emails in order to participate in a game. They can win a coupon code, and they can use this coupon code on the checkout to have a cheaper purchase or cheaper checkout. GDPR, very important for people selling to Europe or people selling in Europe. This can be turned on with one click, and your site will be GDPR safe. Review Trust integration, in case you have a Review Trust account, you can have that be up and running, and basically automating the review feedback collection process. MailChimp, you probably know MailChimp is an email marketing software. Runtar integration, this is a different company that is for marketing of e-commerce stores. Klaviyo, another e-commerce email marketing platform. Facebook Pixel, Facebook Product Feed, Google Analytics we talked about previously, but we also have Zapier, which connects to everything, so you can use that one as well. Now we went through all the settings that are like customizable and configurable. What is still missing is the builder, and if we click on the builder, what you see is Groove pages for GrooveKart. It's the exact same feeling when you come into the builder. Mind you, there is some of the changes on here. Groove pages, we have a publish icon or a publish button, we have a save button, we have a preview icon, and so on and so on. But most of the things, they look very, very similar, and they feel very similar. So it is just the same drag and drop builder like Groove pages. In case you want to pull in a text element, you just click on it and you drag it out, and you have it put in on the canvas. You want to customize it, customize title. There we go. It's super simple to use it, and it's very similar to what we have in Groove Pages. There are some differences on here. It looks, these global styles look a little bit different. There is a transparency, hide in large screens, but the actual builder is getting more and more Groove Pages like. What else? Yes, I wanted to mention also that it depends on what page you are. You will see different elements. So now we are on a home page. We can see global elements. Let's just go on to a category page. Okay, so we don't want to save this. Now we are on a category page, and this is how a category page looks like. If you remember what the category is, we set up a category of cupcakes. Okay, and then this category had subcategories of chocolate cupcakes. Now, this is a category. And if we go into the elements, we have the global elements over here, but we also have category elements, which are these different elements that we can drag out, and these happen only, and these show up only on the category pages. If we head over to a product page, let's just say this one, we will again have different elements for global elements, the static elements, and we will also have product elements where we can put in these types of things like variation color pickers, size color pickers, these types of product bumps. This is a bump product element, and you can style this even further. You can put a background color. Let's just put something ugly. Background color, you can do a border. Let's just do an all-around border of, I don't know, 3 pixels, but an ugly yellow color. There you go. So now we have an ugly yellow border on this red. So you can go in depth and customize everything that you want on your pages. And this type of customization is not available in any of the platforms that I have used so far. And don't forget, guys, I am on a free account. So this store that I'm showing you, this is on a free account, and this type of customization you will not find anywhere else. So different pages might have different elements that I wanted to show you. We will have design blocks. This is coming very soon. At this moment, we have some common blocks that you can use. Same thing as when you are in Groove Pages. You pull out the blocks, you start customizing them, clicking on different things, and just, I don't know, changing the text size or changing the color, and so on and so on. Deleting the whole block is very simple. You click on it, and then there are different items, or there are different options over here. But we'll do more and more in-depth tutorials on this one. Let's just go through here. So elements, we were already in this elements tab. You have different elements for global elements and product elements. This is related to the page that you're on. We also have pages for navigation, and which show up in the navigation. As you can see here, home, best deals, contact us, guest tracking. This is how it shows up. If I put the guest tracking below the home, then this guest tracking will be shown up over here once I save the page. This is how you can rearrange things inside your navigation bar. In case you want to edit the menu, you want to add on something else, like you don't want it to be contact us, but just contact. Okay, and you want this option to open in a new window, and let's just leave it like that. Then you just click this one, and then it changed. As you can see, it also refreshed so that the best deals and the whole thing is just modified. If you want to have a new navigation element, if you want to send somebody to your blog, for example, let's just go to a new menu element. Let's just type in blog. I want to have a link custom. I will send people to GrooveFunnels.com/blog. Okay. I'll actually put this to https:// as well, and maybe open a new window. So now I have another element, which is blog. So if somebody clicks on the blog, they are sent over to the blog page. So this way you can modify your menus, you can add on pages, modify the different text on the pages. You can also delete the menu element that you don't want, and so on. This is available inside the pages option on here. We also have different kind of pages that we modified earlier. In case you want to edit your home page, you click on the home page and you get into modifying the actual homepage. Do you want to edit your privacy policy or terms and condition pages? You just click on them and start modifying them. Do you want to add on new pages? For example, you want to have each of your products to have its own page. Why not? Just create a new page and start building that out. It's super simple to do, and there is nothing stopping you in order to do that. If you go into the settings, you see also some of the extra things like a Facebook checkbox in case you are using this. It's not necessarily that everybody will be using that. So app ID and page ID is needed in order to do that. You have also some other checkout options. Like you can select the checkout page mode. Do you want to have a one-page checkout or a multi-page checkout? Do you want to have the customer count options turned on or turned off? Like, just experiment with these things. Do you want a newsletter subscription option on your page or not? You can turn it on or off. Do you want people to, or the customers to, create their own accounts? You can turn that on and off. Start order number, thank you page URL, and so on and so forth. So these are some of the options that you can modify through the builder. Most of the things is just adding on spacing, putting in the things, putting in the copy of your website, background images, colors, fonts, and so on is modified within the builder, adding on pages, linking them to one another, and that's basically it. When you have a look into the responsiveness of these in this option, you can see that sometimes they just don't look quite right. But don't worry about this one. We are still working on the layout, which shows up once you select these on canvas or in builder mobile responsiveness options. Your page will not look like this on a mobile. Don't worry. This is just still being worked on. What my suggestion is, when you worked on your page, don't do any customization for mobile. Just have a look on your actual device. Like, take your mobile phone, take your tablet in case you have those, and check how your website looks in there to confirm that it actually looks good. People are asking me, do we need to modify our stores to look good on mobile? I have created a couple of stores, but I haven't done any mobile modifications whatsoever. They just naturally look good on smaller devices as well. So just see for yourself in case you, if in case you need to do some modifications or not. But that's basically it about the builder. There's not much to it. That's kind of it. We can go back to the GrooveKart admin panel, and then see over here we will have some other options. In case we click in the upper right hand side corner, we can go to the store to preview our store. If we click on there, then it loads in the actual live version of the store. We can also go and clear the cache. Now, clearing the cache is important when you are working constantly on something and the browser may just remember the old version of your site. Let's just say that you created something new in the builder, and then you go to the store to preview the live version, but it doesn't take in the changes that you actually did. So this is where you would clear the cache of your browser and the whole platform in order to see the up-to-date version. Regenerate images. This is good in case you did some changes, you added on some images, you removed some images. You click this option, and then it refreshes and pulls in the new images for your products, for your builder, and it just takes the most fresh, up-to-date version of your images. And then there are a couple of different options like Groove Academy, I showed you previously, Groove Marketplace. You can also go to request a feature, report a bug. You can come to the support. You can go join the Facebook group or go directly to the Facebook group. You can register for webinars and you can click here to partner with us. This is the JV. This is in order to promote the actual platform. That's GrooveKart, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope I did a quite a good overview. These are just, I just explained a little bit the options that we have available in here. We have somebody previewing our website here. I'm pretty sure that's me. So that's basically it. So guys, let me know what you think about GrooveKart. Do you like it? Do you think you'll be able to use it? Do you feel happy that you have this in your hands right now to be able to start and using it to start sell your own products? Or I'm just interested in your opinions. Samtawin is asking, is this available for a free plan? Samtawin, I was just showing with my free account. So whatever you just saw here, whatever you were seeing inside the video, this was using a free account. So short answer, yes, everything is available that you just seen on screen for free accounts as well. Only difference is free members can create one store every 30 days. Paid members can create one store every 7 days. Okay, how many stores can I build in GrooveKart? As many as you'd like. Okay, purchase. Okay, perfect, awesome. I'm planning some videos. Nice. Will this be on replay somewhere this evening? Not able to watch Facebook Live. It's a day job. D. Robin, not quite sure where you've seen that we don't put a replay up. Every video that we create, we will have a replay up, so don't worry about that. That shouldn't be even a valid question anymore. Okay, GrooveKart will automatic send receipt via email to purchaser? Yes. Or we have to do by ourselves? If yes, is it sent by default GrooveKart email? This is sent out automatically and you set up your details inside GrooveKart yourself. Is placing on Facebook product free? Not quite sure I understand your question. If you're talking about the Facebook product feed, that is for free, yes. Will Groove be making email templates in the future? For Groove Mail, yes. Can I do blogging using Groove? You can, but we will have GrooveBlog coming out very soon, which will be, as it says, GrooveBlog. Is Printify also integrated? Thank you. It is not. Can you put videos inside GrooveKart? Absolutely. What about digital products? You can sell digital products as easily as any other physical product. It depends on the digital product. I explained, I gave a demo or just an example during the tutorial or the training. I mentioned selling art. Like, let's just say that you're a game character designer and then you want to sell your character designs. You put up your designs on the store and you allow people to pick and choose and add to cart and then check out multiple products at the same time. This should be done with GrooveKart. In case you want to create a funnel type of way, you just sell a bundle of your I don't know, product or game character designs. You sell a bundle of them, like 25 of the best characters that you created. I suggest you to sell that using GrooveSell. That is a different type of a fulfillment or a sales platform, but it is allowing you to dive in more depth when selling digital products. If you don't have a Slingly account, can you create one through GrooveKart? Absolutely. Can you talk about AliExpress and GrooveKart connection? How can I connect it? I've connected via AliConnect. Any other step in AliExpress? No, you basically need to go connect GrooveKart with AliExpress. Once this is done, you go to AliExpress and just add the products to your store. If I use Layer app, I have to pay charges for performing a transaction for services of the backup. More precisions, please. Charlie, I'm not quite sure what you're asking. Do I have to pay charges after performing a transaction for the services? I don't understand your question. Why in the setup of my store, the system doesn't accept to set up categories URL? I have created them, but some of them don't work. How to solve this, please? Not quite sure. Reach out to support in order for them to help you. You've seen how easy it is on my end. Is just setting up the category URL. Don't use uppercase letters and special characters. Just keep it lowercase and just using a dash. Other ways it could be giving a problem. How you earn then? Pawan, I created an in-depth tutorial, an in-depth video on how you can make money using GrooveKart. Let me just show you where that is exactly. So in case you come to the Groove Digital YouTube channel, click on the videos and you'll be able to see the training how to make money using GrooveKart. Okay, in case you don't see it over here, just use the search button over here. I'll just type it into the YouTube search, make money GrooveKart, and this video will explain that exact question, how to make money using GrooveKart. Okay. Hey David, does GrooveKart allow for the setup of an affiliate program? Not yet, Tim. At this moment, affiliate programs are set up using GrooveSell, but GrooveKart doesn't have an affiliate program at this moment, or affiliate system at this moment. Is Kat C from YouTube? Thanks for all the teaching. No problem. It's good to have you here. Can you show how to do a category with multiple subcategories within it, please? I believe I covered this one. I just did one subcategory, but it's the same thing. When is the GrooveFunnels template will be available? We will have our GrooveFunnels template. We are adding on. For Groove pages, there are templates being added every Friday. For GrooveKart, we are working on the actual system that will allow people to pick and choose products, or pick and choose their own templates inside the builder. So this requires a little bit more time, but this is coming soon. Can you see me, David? I'm from Ceramic, Cambodia. Yes, I can see you. Thank you very much. It's like Uberlo with Shopify. Absolutely. So this is Ali connected we have in GrooveKart. Do you know when shipping with UPS, USPS, and or FedEx will be the opportunity to print labels will be released? I sell a physical product of my own that I create and I ship now with Shopify as my store. I would like to use GrooveKart, but it doesn't have those shipping options. I don't have information on this one, Marisol. I'm pretty sure that there are services out there that could fulfill that, or that could offer you this option. It doesn't necessarily need to be an app in GrooveKart, so you'll just need to look into those services. Probably through Zapier, you can use that. As you know, we have Zapier connection. Zapier connects to almost everything in the world, so have a look into solutions using Zapier. They don't necessarily need to be an app in the GrooveKart app library. Is there any templates, themes from GrooveKart? This is the interesting thing, that you don't need themes and templates for GrooveKart. You can just go in and create your own. And this is something that is GrooveKart is much different than any other platform out there, because it doesn't work with pre-made templates. You can go in and then just put in the details onto your store that you actually need. You don't necessarily need to purchase a template from a template marketplace and then not be able to customize it, just the colors and fonts. Here you can actually build it out yourself, and you can create templates and maybe sell at a later point on our marketplace. So you can offer free shipping with a coupon after a certain amount is spent. Absolutely. How you earn that? Okay, so I explained this one. Let's just see the new questions on here. Okay, I'm happy with this product. I have a question regarding my homepage. Okay, what question regarding your homepage do you have? Is there a plugin similar to Oberlo yet? Yes, we have Ali Connect. Hi David, your videos are awesome. I'm from India. How to buy your platinum membership for 1397? Go to groovefunnels.com/upgrade, or just log into your platform and click the upgrade button. Do you need to send the VBEN from form for non-USA citizens? I don't know what this is. I don't know what this form is used, so you would probably need to look into this information to find answers to your information to this question somewhere else. Coaching programs, you can sell coaching programs, but I would suggest you to sell that using GrooveSell. Okay, that is not something I should recommend you to do on the Groove platforms and Groove ads. Don't market yourself. Don't ask people to message you, because that could get you in some trouble. Okay, if this is what you're doing, message me on the actual Groove platform and the Groove ads and so on. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Is the dropship option available? How can I one product landing page be made for dropship item? It's just as simple as with Groove pages, and you just connect your product in the backend and you set up the fulfillment and the shipping and everything, and that's it. Can I send digital software license keys different to each customer from a pool of license keys? That is not something that is available inside GrooveKart at this moment. Do you need only to put the tax identification number in order to start your store? You would need to actually set up the tax in order to sell to other countries. In case you're selling to different countries, there may be different tax regulations that apply. I cannot give you any tax advice. You would need to look into to getting your tax questions answered somewhere else. Can you explain Slingly again? Slingly is a platform that it's a company that they create drop shipping and print on demand products that are already pre-made, pre-designed. You can just click a button from Slingly, upload it to your store, and you can start selling them immediately. So this is Slingly. They have well over 18,000 products that you can pick and choose from. So basically you can just get started without any need of your own products. The Groove is epic suite of tools that no one compares to. I completely agree with you. Thank you very much. Can you connect, integrate any dropship store made in WordPress to GrooveKart? Not really, because these are two complete different platforms. Like, can you eat at McDonald's and Burger King at the same time? Not really. Hi David, your videos are awesome. Okay, so I mentioned this one. It says 139 is using only for, reach out to support in case you would like to have some more information. Can you put first tier and second tier on products on GrooveKart just like GrooveSell? No, GrooveSell has affiliate systems, but GrooveKart doesn't have affiliate systems. Can I rename a GrooveKart store xyz.groovekart.com? Yes, you can. Just go to settings. So you log into your GrooveKart store, your GrooveKart dashboard, you go to settings, store information, and there you can rename it. Hey David, can I create a Groove training course for beginners that breaks down break things down for the very beginners, mainly US English, who never created anything online? My first course on GrooveFunnels. I want to be this course. My specialty is to teach beginners who don't even know how to configure the domain. Absolutely, you can do whatever you would like. You just need to think about that our platform will never charge for courses. So people can find courses and find education for free. If you want to go in and then do the same exact knowledge, offer it just for money, you may or may not be successful, because people can find the same information available for free, and this is something our company decided to do. We will never charge money for trainings. We want you to be able to use our suite of tools for free, even, and get up and running, so that you can succeed. So in case you want to make money through courses teaching how to use Groove products, not quite sure if that's the way to go, but in case you have a very good niche, for example, how to use Groove to, I don't know, to make sure your realtor business or your real estate, I don't know, management companies, for example, how to use Groove for that one. That's a more specialized training that I'm pretty sure you would be able to bank on. How many email subscribers can we have for marketing emails? It just depends on your integration and the actual tier that you're on. In case you're with MailChimp, Klaviyo, or whatever that is connected to GrooveKart, depends on your tier. Is Slingly available to those who sign up for the free account before the Groovathon? Yes, it is being. If you didn't receive the emails yet, you may or may not have gotten them in your spam. Please check the spam folder, or if not, in support.groovedigital.com, just type in Slingly and you'll have an email address that you can reach out to in order for Slingly to resend your details. Where can I find dropship items to sell in GrooveKart? Is there a separate app in GrooveKart? Slingly is one of them. Ali Connect is the other one. Print on demand apps and so on is just up to you. Thank you. Yes, my target market doesn't understand the free training. There you go. That's if you want to get more niche. In case you want to get more targeted, that's a great idea. I don't suggest you to do just general trainings, because those are available on YouTube by us and by other producers as well. So you may not have a lot of success by doing that. But in case you do very niche training, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and so on, then you may have a very good success with that. That being said, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This was the intro to GrooveKart. Hopefully now you met GrooveKart. Now you came and shook hands, and now you understand each other, and hopefully you'll be able to go out there and start using it. Now that you know what settings are for what they mean, and what to turn on, turn off, and modify, and how to actually modify it, it should give you a very good understanding of how to get started. My recommendation, again, I will say it, have a clear understanding of what you would like to do. Go and find an audience first that you can serve, and sell products to that audience. And this is what we teach a lot. It's easier to find an audience than to actually find a product and then find the audience after that. So this is something I would suggest you to do. Get started. GrooveKart is available for you immediately. It's a tool. You need to learn how to use it. You'll need to experiment with it, and just create something with that tool. That being said, thank you very much for being here. Hopefully you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll have more and more content added on. Also, our Groovathon videos are being uploaded in there, so if you don't want to miss those as well, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And I'll hopefully see you on tonight's training with Tom Beal, which is a digital marketing training being streamed live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you very much one more time, guys. See you tonight. Bye-bye.